How good should we be at intimacy? There are many things that we see online that would lead us to believe there are endless goals to pursue to become masters of intimacy. And then there's also the reality. So if you are feeling like, I want to improve intimacy from where it is right now, or I'm also see some things online and I don't know if that's quite me, and you're feeling a bit confused about this and wondering, well, how good should I be? Then you're in the right place. Because when we question and doubt ourselves, we doubt our performance, and we carry these questions, these doubts into the bedroom. It shows up in different ways, whether that's struggling to be able to get or maintain an erection, or whether it is about climaxing. So we're going to address that today. I've overcome sexual performance anxiety myself, and I have worked with guys in every continent around the world, apart from Antarctica, to be able to get sexual performance anxiety fixed so that we can feel normal again. So let's talk about this question. How good should I be at intimacy? And in place of the word intimacy, you know what the word is. I imagine a spectrum. Okay, so imagine this pen is like a spectrum and we've got two different ends. Because lots of videos that we see, and I've been in this space myself, we see these guys that almost seem like masters of their craft. And we often imagine a version of ourselves who is able to do this, and then we bounce back to the reality of like, I haven't got a clue how to do that. I want to become this character, this seducer, this master of intimacy, but also that feels so far away from where I'm at right now and the truth of who I am, that we're left with this weird, like, don't know if I can ever achieve that, and am I good enough type of question. Let's answer that. Let's tackle that. Let's go back to this spectrum that I was talking about. Let me just get this feather off of my finger. At one end, we're going to have those that are totally driven by just the very primal brain, where that's all we're focused on. It's not even really about the connection. It's not about the other person. It's just about getting off. It's just about release and almost like objectifying people. So that's one end, right? Where it's our primal brain absolutely driving this. Then we have the other end of these perceived masters. And this can go way back in time, like Casanova times, or just influencers who we see right now. And we're talking about things like multiple non-ejaculatory orgasms, even just multiple orgasms and non-ejaculatory orgasms on their own, right? Those things individually can seem really difficult to achieve, or where we have these tantric out-of-body experiences where we take things to a whole new level and access a whole new dimension. None of these things are right or wrong, okay? So I'm not going to shame any of these things on here. I want you to imagine that there's a place for everybody. And I believe if you are watching this video, there's probably parts of your intimate life that you want to improve. So imagine the primal was a 0 and the master of intimacy was a 10. You're probably feeling around, let's say, between a 4 or a 6, something like this, where you feel like I'm not driven by this primal brain, but at the same time, I don't feel like I quite fit this master of intimacy, certainly not at this point in time. So first of all, I want to say this is okay. There's a spectrum that's there for everybody. We can take it to whatever degree that we want to. Now comes the most important question. Am I enjoying intimacy? I want you to ask yourself this question. Am I enjoying intimacy? Do I feel like I can be myself in the bedroom? Am I happy with this area in my life? Or are there things that I want to work on and improve? Now, there's always going to be things that we want to work on and improve. You know, I was definitely in the more primal end of things, and let's say I worked through that from a 1, from a 0, then I worked through the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's say I'm around about a 6 or 7 I'd give myself right now. Yes, there's more things that I'm interested in learning and doing, but right now I actually just want to feel like I'm in a place where I can enjoy my intimate life and I can be myself. I can explore the things that I wanted. I trust my body. I feel confident when I'm showing up in the bedroom. This is the sweet spot. Okay, this is the sweet spot that most of us, I would say, want to be in, or we should be aiming for. So where are we going with this? My point is that if you're experiencing performance anxiety today, whether that is erection or ejaculation challenges, and you are thinking, I need to reach this 10, what I'm saying to you is you don't. Not right now, anyway. There can be a point in time where we continue to learn more about how to achieve some of these things. But right now, the most important thing is about getting the right kind of tools to get this sorted so that you're able to have intimacy with enjoyment. so that you're able to feel you can show up in the bedroom with confidence, with ease, in a way that feels true to who you are. Not who somebody else is, not who a master is, but who you are. That's the point that we want to get to. If you feel like there's something missing right now, or that you're not able to be yourself, or that you are experiencing some of these challenges, the first step I encourage you to do is to take the free performance anxiety quiz. This is a free quiz that I've developed based on my own experience and how I moved from that 0 to where I am today, and also from working with hundreds of guys around the world to get this sorted. If this sounds good to you, in the description box below, you'll see the link to the performance anxiety quiz. When you click on that link, it will take you straight to the page where you can answer the 10 yes or no questions. And I look forward to sharing with you your score and how to start moving forward on the path to feeling like you can show up in the way that you want to.